Okay, guys, Hugo Trevino here with Safety. I want to talk to you about a phone call that I just received. This is going to be real important to use as a learning point, to learn as a reminder, to learn as something to where we need to learn from other people's mistakes. It's very unfortunate that I just received this phone call, but it got me to the point to where I wanted to pull over and share this with you. To one, keep the guy in prayers, and two, to learn from it. I was talking to a friend of mine he's the upper up for a drilling company. They drill piers. And we're talking about job locations and being able to go check out his sites and so on and so forth. And he said, I want to talk to you about something that maybe we can use in talking to our guys. By the time I was done talking to him, I said, you know what? I really don't want to share this with your guys right now. I said, I just want to make sure this guy's okay. And I don't even know him from Adam. But this is what happened. So this guy is one of their mechanics. He works on their equipment. He works on their tools, works on everything that they got going on in the shop because they have, big mobile equipment. He said he was at home working on a piece of equipment and he was trying to patch a compressed cylinder. I don't know all of the details, but what I do know is that he was working on a compressed cylinder trying to patch it up. However that took place, somebody was there with him and it exploded. Not only did it explode, it blew him up to the point to where the guy that was with him, fortunately enough, was there to rip off his shirt, put it around his neck, put him in a chokehold to keep him from bleeding out. The guy lost his eye, and God knows what happened. He was care flighted from his house to the hospital in order for that guy to survive. This is what I teach. This is what I share. This is what began to change for me in safety. When I started realizing that I had to set the example for the guys out in the field, they started watching me. They started paying attention to me because when you're a safety guy, I wouldn't say what's unfortunate, but part of your responsibility is, just like any other guy in charge or in a position of influence, is that you have to set the example. You have to have the PPE. You have to have the glasses. You have to have the boots. You have to have what is needed versus sitting there telling everybody, hey, you need to do this. You need to do this. Do as I say, not as I do. You can't do that. You can't do that in this industry. In saying that, for me, when safety started to change, it's when I started applying the principles at work, at home. And that is when I started to develop a real passion of understanding the influence that I can have in sharing this information with other people. So I say that to say this. We need to learn from other people's mistakes. We're not going to live long enough to learn from our own. And that being said, take this as a nugget to where you can help make a difference, not only on the job site, but at home as well. Safety is not just for the job site. It is for the home and everybody around you. So take that in consideration. I'm not going to mention this guy's name. I'm not going to mention who the company was or anything. Food for thought. My first question to this guy, I said, was he on the clock? And he said, no. As a safety guy, why would I ask that? Because when it comes to managing medical, who gets the bill? From what I understand, he was working on his own time. He was working on his own equipment. And so therefore, it's a personal casualty of what took place. I hope the guy has insurance. I hope the guy is up to date on his insurance. God knows what's going to happen. God knows what's going to happen. I found out that he was on his second surgery as of this morning. So that being said, guys, please, please, please take this as an opportunity, as a small nugget to realize safety is not just a job site requirement. Learn to take it to the house, implement it there, for you can make a difference in more than just the job site. Other than that, Hugo Trevino signing out. We'll talk to you next time. Appreciate you watching.